few things I want to cover. Um, First of all, Frank Martin always looks like that for the weigh-ins. So we can go ahead and just cut that narrative out. You know, it's my thing. Y'all want to ride Tank so bad. Y'all want to ride Tank so bad that it ain't even funny. Everybody got all these excuses. Oh man, he just he just too good of a fighter, man. He just the best. He just the face of boxing, man. He's this, he's that. He just can't be beat. Man, listen, man. Anybody can be beat. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be beat. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, um, he has a puncher's chance, first and foremost. You know. Um, he got a puncher's chance. That's first thing. And second thing, he got the skills. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, hey man, Tank ain't never fought nobody like him. Skill wise, footwork wise, heart wise, none of that. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole package. Javion, what up though? Man, hey look, man. If you want to get your rent paid, if you want to get whatever you need done, a birthday gift, anything, Frank Martin the way to go, man. Frank Martin is the way to go, bro. You feel me? It's a lot of stuff going on that a lot of people just don't understand. Tank has been out for 18 months. 18 months, bro. You put that into perspective. 18 months. Now maybe if Tank would have fought somebody probably 6 months ago or something like that, where he was kind of fairly fresh, then yeah, for sure. But we talk about a guy who was locked up for beating a woman. Beating a woman. And y'all going with that guy? Y'all going with a woman beater? And I ain't even gotta get into all the outside stuff like that. You feel me? I'm just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, uh, when it's all said and done, he's fighting the guy that has pop. Same guy that said there would be. We all know at the end of the day, Bud cheated him. And when I mean cheated, not cheated him in the ring, but matter of fact, yeah, cheated him inside the square circle. Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley said on live that he illegally wrapped his hands. And they got it on YouTube. Here. They got it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get in the fence right now. But either than that, man, back to Tank, man. 18 months off, man. 18 months off against a sharp fighter. A southpaw. Tank does not do well with southpaws. We all know that. Tank don't do good with southpaws. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, this is a guy he already got cracked with. He already got cracked by this guy we talk about, Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin already cracked him, you know, with a nice left hand. I mean, Floyd was there. Fight Height TV was there. Um, Everybody was there. I mean, it's simple. The proof is in the pudding. Yeah, this is gonna be a good fight here. Girl, you wait till later on. Jasmine, Nicole, let me get your number, girl. Let me chill out. Listen, man, it's gonna be a great fight. For those who don't know, this is my official breakdown. You know what I'm saying? First of all, Frank Martin, keys to victory. You know, um, use your legs. Use your legs, man. You know, don't sit there in front of Tank and think you gonna do something. And when I mean do something, I mean in the first few rounds. We know Tank give up the first 3 or 4 rounds. We know this. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, use that stiff jab that you have. Um, press him, give him something what he's looking for, you know. Um, give him something he's looking for. At the end of the day, I guarantee you this fight will go past 6 rounds. Matter of fact, I made a personal bet with somebody in the hood. Um, he talking about this fight won't go past 3 rounds. Once again, see, let me explain something to y'all. We got niggas that know boxing, and we got people like me that know boxing. Niggas, they think, oh man, Tank just this super, superhero guy, da 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 da, and then boom, he gonna knock him out. It ain't going down like that. Now he possibly can knock him out, but it'll be later on. It'll be in the later rounds for sure. Now I will say that. I can say anything in the world when it come down to Tank outside of the ring. But inside the ring, I have nothing but respect for Tank. Nothing. Nothing but respect for Tank. You feel me? He is skilled, for sure. I mean, I can't sit here and say that Tank is not skilled. You know, I take my head out the Tank. You know, I'm a fighter. So I understand when it comes to skills, skills pay the bills. But when you put into perspective that Tank has not fought in 18 months, Frank Martin, if I'm not mistaken, his last fight was about 6 months ago, 6, 7 months ago. A guy that has been freshly punched with 8-ounce gloves. Freshly punched with 8-ounce gloves, man. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he's cold, calm, and collected. You know what I'm saying? Eric Spence said, listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this story. I got some inside scoop on what's going on. You feel me? That's why I really that's why I really rock with Frank Martin, and that's why I really rock with Eric Spence. So I got some inside scoop from a guy from Frank Martin's sparring partner. You know what I'm saying? He said, listen, him, Errol, um, Edward Vasquez. I don't know if y'all know who that is. Elijah Pierce. He fights out of Atlanta. They all sat down. They went to Planet Fitness and worked out. You know what I'm saying? Working on a treadmill, doing different thing like that. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. They sat down and talked. Now, this ain't me talking. This ain't me talking. You know what I'm saying? This is Eric Spence talking. Eric Spence sat Frank Martin down and said, listen, bro, you feel me? Tank has not fought in 18 months. Look at my performance when I fought Terrence Bud Crawford. I was weight drained. I should have moved up to 54. I should have not gave Bud that fight, but I did anyway. And then on top of that, I ain't fighting almost 20 months. That plays a major factor. Don't let Tank disrupt your comfortability. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused, keep tunnel vision. 18 months. Now, why would Errol Spence, Errol the truth, the eye socket breaker, the rib breaker, the zero snatcher, the teeth breaker, why would he be saying this? You know what I'm saying? Why would he emphasize the layoff? Let's talk about that for a second. That could be upset. Yeah, it's gonna be upset. Now, Tank could possibly catch him slipping, and then boom, it's over with. Correct. Yeah, man. I mean, I take my head off the Spence, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got a Muhammad Ali shirt on, I should have put on the Errol Spence shirt today. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if you look at his career and what he has done, This man fought the best Kell Brook. No, everybody was ducking him. You feel me? When he went up and fought Triple G, nobody didn't want no smoke with that Kell Brook for sure. He was the biggest of the biggest, the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence went to the UK, traveled on his boat, stopped him, broke his eye socket. I forgot about that. Broke his eye socket. Came back, fought, had an what? He fought Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying? Had a car wreck, fought Danny Garcia, a guy that's never been stopped. Man, listen, man, I'm talking about the wrong stuff. I'm talking about the wrong stuff, man. JB, you got me talking about the wrong stuff, man. You gonna have me preaching up here about Errol Spence, man. Listen, man. Frank Morton, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, man, that very well could be an upset, man. His skills, his his skills for real. I think Benavidez gonna lose this one, bro. I was just talking to some people in the barbershop about this today. What's up, man? Tell everybody what's up. What's up? Tell everybody what you think gonna happen. Who you? Hey, this is my son right here. Real quick, hop on, real quick. Come here. Listen, I ain't tell him nothing. We ain't talk about nothing. Che, Frank Martin, or Gervonta Davis. Who you think will win?
Frank Martin.
Who?
Frank Martin.
Say it louder.
Frank Martin.
Frank Martin? Ah, okay. Cool. Go get your tablet, son. That's all I need to know. Appreciate it.
I want to play a game on the TV.
You want to play the game?
Yeah.
All right, we'll play a game in a second when I get out, okay?
Okay.
Go get your tablet. Listen, man. We got a... Churchill, how old are you?
5.
5 years old, man. 5 years old. Boxing pugilist. You feel me? We got a boxing. Hey, don't wait, dream up. We got a boxing pugilist at 5 years old that can see what I see. I'm telling you, man. Listen, as soon as Frank Martin wins, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to tap in with me. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, said what's up, man. I want y'all to tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? I wish there was a way that I can drop my cash out right now. Go sit over there. I wish I can drop my cash out, man. Something. See, I can pay me for it. I'm talking about. Because I'm not just a guy that has never been in there, or just a guy like most of these guys from Fight Hype, ES News, and no disrespect to them. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to them guys, but none of those guys had never stepped foot in the square circle unless it was for an interview. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Um, One of these days we'll link up. You know, I actually have been in talks with Fight Hype. You know what I'm saying? I've been in contact with Fight Hype, ES News, different things. You know, Money Brown TV. You know, shout out to them guys. We've really been working. You know, I got some big news coming soon. You feel me? That tap it on? Is it charged up? But other than that, man, listen, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to my channel, man, hit that subscribe button. I will be going live for the fight. You know what I'm saying? For the free. You know, all I ask is just for a simple subscription, man. Turn that down. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the breakdown, man. Go in your room, play that. Listen, you got Tank Davis, been out the ring 18 months. Let's start with that. Matter of fact, who y'all going for? You know what I'm saying? Are we team Frank or are we team Tank? Me personally, I'm going for Frank. I feel as though he's the better fighter. Um, he's the more athletic of the two. I feel as though Tank can do all these little backflips, and you know he can do all this other type of hood stuff later, man. But we're not here for backflips. We're here for left hands, right hooks, and straight rights. That's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with Frank Martin, man. I'm rolling with the underdog. Team Spence, man. At the end of the day, man down promotions. You feel me? But let's get into it for a little bit. Let's talk about what Frank Martin does good. A lot of people don't know that Frank Martin has a wrestling background. Now I know y'all thinking, man, what does wrestling got to do with boxing? Listen, bro. I've actually sparred with a few wrestling guys, and the one thing that I can say, no matter if they had the hands to back it up, their footwork, they had the footwork to back it up. You know what I'm saying? They had the footwork to get out of there. When I would come at them with shots, throw different punches, different things like that, um, they was able to respond well feet wise. Now I'm not talking about just wrestlers that just came off the street and didn't have no boxing experience. I'm talking about previous wrestling guys that came in and they actually got training. They had about 10 to 15 fights and we sparring. Based off of my experience with guys like that, they have great footwork because wrestlers, they don't throw punches. So what do they use? Their footwork. They don't throw punches. All they do is grab and get foot position, and that's the name of their game. So that's one thing that Frank Martin has above Tank Davis. Now, another thing I feel like Frank Martin has above him as well is hand speed. Believe it or not, when y'all see from the opening bell, when Frank Martin hold the phone and throw that prominent jab at Tank, y'all gonna be like, oh, y'all gonna be like, oh man, hurt Frank Martin this fast? I didn't know that. Listen, man, he's way faster than them. You gotta keep in mind. Think about this for a second. When they talk about when they was talking about the sparring between each other, you know what I'm saying? Um, when they was talking about the sparring between each other, when Leonard Ellaby or whoever that was asking about the fight. I know we talk about sparring. Sparring has nothing to do with the real fight, but we're just talking about the mental aspect of it. Think about this for a second. He asked Frank Martin, he said, Frank Martin, I'm gonna let you go first. He said, hey, what happened in that sparring session? Frank Martin told him, listen, he came in there playing, just like what y'all see now, with all this pointing and getting all in his face and doing all this jaw jacking. Same thing he done in the ring. He came in there playing. Frank Martin came in there with a business mindset in the Mayweather gym. He didn't even have no equipment. Floyd seen him working. He stopped Gervonta Tank Davis's homeboy the day before, and Gervonta Tank Davis said, "I want my get back for my little, for my little brother." So it was only right. He came in there playing, trying to be all, you feel me, trying to do all this, that, and third. Frank Martin came in there with that brick. With that brick, y'all ever seen two kids outside playing baseball and the ball gets thrown into the house and then it breaks into the house, breaks the glass, and people gotta come out and do different things like that. You feel me? He came in there with that baseball, boom, cracked him instantly. Legs wobbled, buckled him, cracked him, hurt him. Now, when Frank Martin said that in the interview, when they was at the press conference and everything, if that was not true, why is Tank getting mad? Why is Tank? He can't even let the conversation. He can't even let the conversation go through to even tell his side of the story. Every time it comes to what happened, did he get cracked with that? Did he get cracked with that right hand? I mean, with that left hand. Hold on, mama. Church, turn something on for Dream. Sleep good. Who you think will win tonight? Say Frank Martin. Say Frank Martin, mama. Yeah, she's sleeping. But anyhow, when she threw that, I mean, not she. When he threw that left hand and cracked him, all that was proof in the pudding. He cracked him. He straight up cracked him. Anytime you bang with a guy and you crack him one time, 9 times out of 10 you can crack him again. Church, turn her something on. Yeah. I said turn dream something on in the room. Go in and watch something, mama.
In your
In her room. Thank you. He cracked him with that left hand, with that brick, man. With that brick. Cracked him easy. You know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do with it. So at the end of the day, if that was not true, then why is Tank getting so offensive? Why is he trying to defend himself? Oh man, they ain't got nothing to do with it, man. Oh man, he didn't hurt me. Oh man, he held me. Oh man, he this, that, and the third. Man, listen, man. If you crack somebody, if I get into it with somebody and they crack me, okay, cool. They crack me. It's cool. I'm not gonna deny it. But if they did not crack me, I'm not finna get mad. Especially when I know I got the footage. Or somebody, whoever got the footage. Cause 9 10 out of 10, I know if Tank really did not get cracked, you don't think he would have posted that footage? Just like he posted the footage with him and Devin Haney? Come on, man. These are facts. Everything I'm saying, I'm not just a regular guy that has no experience, that just woke up and just decided to create a YouTube channel. I don't have 500 something followers for nothing. These are facts. These are public records. You can look everything I'm saying up, from my name to what I'm saying. You can look everything I'm saying up. Um, like I said before, if y'all don't decide to vote, to bet with Frank Martin, I don't know what to tell y'all. I just gave y'all 10 to 15 reasons why I feel as though Frank Martin will come on top. Now, me being the realest in the sport, at the end of the day, I gotta give Tank a chance, a puncher's chance. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to where he is right now off of just nothing. You know what I'm saying? Tank got skill. He got skill for sure. I know that. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, me too, just after the fight. Hey, man. Listen, man. If you betting on Tank, you might as well give your money to me. You know. Um, if you if you feel like Tank is gonna win, my cash app is the truth 1017. You might as well just send me what you gonna send on Tank and give it to me. Basically, what you doing? You just rather give the casino their money, or you rather give it to a brother. I think you should give it to me if you're gonna bet on Tank. Honestly, I give my little boy some shoes, get my girl some shoes. You know what I mean? You not go get something to eat. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in here, man. I don't know if y'all are fathers or women, men, whoever in here. Um, what's a sprint compared to a marathon? Um, a sprint is a quicker fight. A sprint is just a sprint. You running full speed and different things like that. Versus a marathon, um, he goes on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you said that. Um, I'm gonna use this as an example. Um, Frank Martin, he will be what you call a sprint and a marathon, simply because one thing about him I noticed within his past 4 or 5 fights, anytime that he gets cracked or anytime that he feels as though his game plan is not going the way it should go, you feel me? He gets out of there. A lot of fighters, when they fight Tank, they fall in love with their success. For Barrios, he was doing great from round 1 to round 11. He was doing great. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he was boxing very, very beautifully. Tank started boxing at 6. Frank started boxing at 15. Hey, we got Game Rosado. He started boxing at 16, and he became world champion. Um, Deontay Wilder, even though I don't respect anything he does inside the ring, and I don't know if my boy Chris is in here or not, but he know. He gave up a gold medal Olympian coach. He I think he started boxing at like 16 or 17, and he became the world champion and defended his titles almost 10, 11 times. So age does got something to do with it. But when it come down to this magnitude, it don't really got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I done seen guys and spar guys who started boxing for like 2 or 3 years and they can crack versus a guy that been fighting since he was about 8 years old. It's all about the heart. You know what I'm saying? Um, but anyway, Mario Barrios, he was doing good. I'm talking about he was doing very good. Jabbing him, doing this thing, but he fell in love with his success. He started going in the pocket with Tank. Tank started setting them traps. Tank started going to the body. He allowed Tank in. One thing about fighting Tank, you cannot allow him to get in when he wants to get in. And that's what Mario Barrios did for the past 6, 7 rounds. Barrios kept him on the outside. He was able to do his own thing. He was able to he was able to keep him zoned out, and he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? But he fell in love with his success, and then boom, got cracked. It was over with. Look at look at Hector Garcia, for example. Hector Garcia, he was doing his thing, you know. He fell in love with his success. He started having success once again, and then around the fourth, fifth round, he started sitting in the pocket. I'm talking about phone booth, throwing throwing shots, doing different things like that, standing in front of Tank. That's what you don't want to do. I got enough respect to say that you don't want to ever stand in front of Tank unless you have the power to match Tank. I don't think that Frank Martin has the power to match Tank, but he has the footwork to match Tank, and he dang on sure has the athleticism to match Tank. So when you put that together, at the end of the day, that's a very dangerous trait to have when you fighting a power puncher. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you fight a power puncher, look at look at Bivol. Look at matter of fact, let's look at Canelo. Canelo is considered a power puncher. You know, when he fought Floyd, Floyd could move. Floyd could move. Anytime you fight a guy who has power and you can't really match his power, move around him, move around him, move around him. He not able to let it. He not able, to let his hands and his feet get set. Look at David Benavidez and Caleb Plant when they fought. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why Caleb Plant was able to stay in that fight as long as he did was because of his footwork. And he's a white boy. There ain't no gender in footwork. There ain't no race in footwork. If you got footwork, you got footwork. You can sit in there with the best. David Benavidez was supposed to got him out of there by the sixth round. Just like everybody right now talk about, oh man, Tank finna get him by 6 or 7. He got footwork. He got footwork. If Frank Martin feels as though Tank is getting to him, you are gonna see Frank Martin do this. He's gonna do this. You know what this means? He gonna pivot. He gonna span. He gonna do whatever it takes to not get knocked out, and he's gonna do it the right way, not the Shakur way. Oh shit, my phone finna die. Hey, listen, I'm gonna hop back on live. If y'all ain't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm finna put my phone back on the charger. I will be going live for this fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta worry about buying no pay-per-view. Y'all ain't gotta worry about going nowhere. Trey TV, I'm gonna take care of everybody. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger and I'll be back in a little bit. You feel me?